iCAN Comprehensive Personality Development Program by S. Bharat Kumar.
Today we are going to discuss about nervousness. Often people used to come across nervousness. Whenever they feel, they say that, sorry, I'm so nervous. So this is what today's topic is going to be.
Yeah, nervousness is common among all of us.
Definitely, nervousness is a feel. It is a kind of a feel. Do you think that without feel a fellow can live?
No, absolutely not.
Right. So this is a small feel. But often this small feeling is affecting the performance of the person. That is why it is playing a spoil sport. It is as equal to any other feel. Sometimes you may be fearing for something. It is a feel. Fear is a feel. That is an emotion. In the same way it is a feel. And whenever you are concerned about the result, I want to perform better. Can I perform? Is it possible for me? Whenever you think like that, whenever you think about the result,
We become
automatically you are becoming
nervous.
That is the problem.
Before performing anything, we often have this feeling, nervousness, in the stage, or before going to attend the interview, or before the exam, or before doing any task, it comes in our mind. But if we overcome, if we balance the situation, absolutely I think we can perform better. But I think confidence there helps us.
Definitely confidence will help you to avoid nervousness. But let us take one good event as an example.
Sure,
As
sir.
you said, somebody is attending an interview. They are a bit nervous. Why?
They may be, they may have anxiety about their performance in the interview.
Because while you attend the interview, you are not concerned about the performance. Whereas we are concerned only about the result of the interview.
We are worried about the outcome.
Outcome, the output of it. So, only after the performance an output can be taken out. But we are in the second step. Rather, we never consider the first step at all. The first step is performance. The next step is
Outcome. I mean the
output,
result.
result. But we are only concerned the next step, second step, result. But we never concerned about
The first step.
first one.
It is like give your best and forget about the rest.
It is as equal to that. Fine. Let us see how it is associated with the human system.
Okay, sir.
Human is also a system, right? So, how this nervousness is associated with human system? As we discussed, it is a feeling. And in life, feeling is not separated. Life and feeling are always inseparable. They go very close together. It is a feel and it occurs whenever or as and when your nervous system shoots up. Before you attend an interview, you are instructing to your mind that I am attending an interview. Oh, I must get this job. I must get this college seat. I should win this counseling. So, whenever your nervous system thinks about that, automatically your BP is
High.
shooted. So, you feel so nervous. Otherwise, before an unknown crowd, if somebody asks you to speak suddenly, your nervous system starts. And it starts with at least, billions and billions of kilometer speed. So, normally you sweat. It will cause two effects. One, sometimes you may perform faster. Sometimes it won't allow you to perform. So, in both the way it affects.
When we are nervous, we are not the real you or real us.
Definitely, we call it as jitter.
What is that, sir?
Jitter is something like feeling the butterfly in your stomach.
Okay.
Sometimes we say, I am having a butterfly in my stomach. Because you have a feel that something is wrong, something unbalanced, something paradox,
Something uncomfortable.
uncomfortable, uneasy. The nervous system, normally a person who is so nervous will say that no, I am feeling uneasy. Please leave me. What is uneasy in the world? There is nothing easy in the world. If that is true, then there is nothing uneasy in the world also. So feeling a jitter in your stomach. Jitter means hundreds of butterflies flying in your stomach.
Okay.
That is called jitter. So this is a little bit of a shivering will be involved in it.
So when we are nervous, we will be jitter. We will be in the jitter condition.
Definitely.
Okay, that will affect our performance.
Definitely. Obviously.
Okay, sir. Sir, how can we overcome this nervousness? How can we, come out of that jitter condition?
First, let us understand performance comes first. Based on the performance only, the result is tasted. This is a common phenomenon. This is a common rule. So whenever you are nervous, you are entering into shivering. Then you will feel shyness also. Sometimes you can feel somebody who is presenting a topic in a public forum may have the effect of jitter. Definitely that will be reflected in their speech. They are a little bit shaky to start, or they won't start, or they cannot give you valuable point. So all these substance occurs. Whereas it is better to instruct your mind that I am performing here. I am not concerned about the result. If I perform better, I will definitely get a better result. Because this is the global truth. If you perform better, the result will be better. So instruct your mind that it is only sheer performance. It is not a challenge. It is an opportunity that I am here to perform. But I am not taking it as a challenge. Because whenever you take it as a challenge, automatically your nervous system will shoot up, because challenge is always concerned with result, whereas performance is concerned with practice.
Yes, sir. If Sachin Tendulkar is thinking that, oh my god, whole world is watching, how am I going to play? He might be nervous. At the time, he should be only bothered about his performance. So,
Definitely, how can you perform? You have to be prepared for that. Preparation must be pakka. Then practice. You have to prepare yourself. Then you have to practice. If these two things are happening correct, regularly, then the performance system is not going to be affected at all. Because number one, you are already prepared. Number two, you already practiced. So the lack of practice is what lead you to nervousness. And often we imagine about the negatives. We never think of the positives at all. So think of the positives. Then ultimately you will get.
okay.
Ultimately you will get a balanced state. You can perform better. You can render anything. You can deliver the goods. And the result will be fruitful.
So, to come out of the nervousness situation, we have to be prepared and we have to practice. Do the same thing again and again so that we can come out of the nervousness. Sir, can you brief into the effect of nervousness?
Definitely, this nervous causes two kind of effect. One is positive, another one is negative. Sometimes, just because that you are so nervous, anxiety will definitely shoot up. You are so anxious. This anxiety leads to positive results sometimes. Let us take one example. You are so nervous about your exam. So you are anxious about your exam, which is going to happen in another 10 days time. So these 10 days, you are so anxious. You have jitter in your stomach. Butterflies are flying here and there. What ultimately that will lead you to? You will open up your book, prepare well for the examination. This is a positive kind of a result. Sometimes you have been given a task to perform abruptly, even not immediately. Suddenly, what happens? Neither you are prepared nor you practiced. This kind of a nervousness causes negative impact. But how many time you expect people to give time and ask you to perform? Sometimes you have to perform right from the word go, immediately, suddenly, abruptly, right from the very first day, right from the very first attempt. So mentally, we must be prepared to face such challenges also. That is why we should not study for the sake of examinations, but for the sake of learning. Once when your preparation and practice is consistent, then nervous system won't shoot up at all. You won't feel the jitter. The butterfly will take rest rather flying in your stomach.
Of course, sir, practice makes a man perfect. So, sir, talking about the nervousness, what kind of situation body undergoes when we are nervous? Can you brief into that, sir?
Shivering. Automatically you will shiver. You cannot hold your pen properly. And that will be reflected in your body language also. Once when somebody is feeling nervous and standing in a dais, if there is a podium, it is okay. If it is an open dais, just imagine the situation. The shivering will ultimately be showcased to the complete audience. Then shyness. They'll be a little bit shy. That will also happen. And it affects the blood circulation of the body. Either you will think too fast, or you will think too low, or dead slow. In these two conditions, your brain and heart are not synchronized. It is completely unbalanced. So obviously that will affect your health.
Kind of balance is lost in our body,
Definitely.
and we are unable to think that time.
Definite. We call this position as tongue tied. Your tongue is tied, your performance is tied. Your performance is tied, you cannot perform.
Okay, sir, if somebody is asking us to do an immediate performance, the performance which the person may not be expected, he'll be nervous at the time. What can we do to come out of that situation?
Very simple. First thing, don't try to escape yourself stating that this is so new to me.
Yeah, first thing he'll do is he'll escape. He
He'll
will
escape.
avoid the situation. Yes.
Definitely. Because you are avoiding the situation just because you are concerned about the result and you are taking this as a challenge. Why you need to do so? This is an opportunity for you to perform immediately. This is an opportunity for you to test yourself that can I deliver if I have been asked to deliver immediately? So this is the one. You have to instruct your brain first. Second thing, try to take some deep breath. Deep breath is suggested, strongly suggested. Once when your breathing system is proper, your nervousness comes down or the jitter calms down. So take some deep breath. You can take some deep breath so that the oxygen content will be more in your body. So you won't shiver, you won't sweat, it won't lead you to shyness. Then visualize the positive ones because the human tend to get unbalanced and visualize only the negative things. But visualize the positive ones. Yes, I have not done this before. I am not actually prepared and it is not a challenge to me. It is an opportunity to me. If I use this opportunity rightly and perform to the best of my own potential, now you visualize the complete positive aspects of it. People will definitely appreciate me. Oh, in spite I gave you the job for the very first time you are able to perform. I know that you can perform. So visualize the positive effects. Give your 100%. Whatever the little bit knowledge you have, that you give. And visualize the positive aspects of it rather than negative ones. Then you won't be affected by nervousness.
Like go and stage your performance and think about nothing. Whatever may be the outcome, we will think after the performance.
Definitely. After the performance, what is the best output you can learn? Either, if you have done better, you know that you are capable of doing it. If you have done something wrong, again that is a learning that you can take back home, sit aram se and decide on it. Very simple. So, to avoid nervousness, be prepared. Take deep, we call it as belly breathe. Your oxygen content must reach till your stomach. That's why we call it as belly breathe. You can do that. Till your belly that should reach.
Okay.
What happens this time? The oxygen, inhaling of oxygen is more. So automatically your balance will get. You will definitely recollect your balance. From the unbalanced stage to the balanced stage you will come. Then visualize now. While breathing, 10 times you breathe. During these 10 breathe, you visualize all the positive ones in your mind. Instruct your mind that I am going to perform better. People are going to appreciate me. I am going to get recognition. Maybe I can also be considered for a leader position. So look at the positives of it. Your brain starts thinking now because it wants everything. Who want to say no if somebody pick he or she as a leader? They will say yes. Who don't want recognition? We want recognition. So definitely think of the positives. Visualize. Close your eyes even and visualize. Suppose if I am performing better in this stage, I am going to be treated like anything. People will definitely appreciate me. They will recognize me. I am going to be a leader. It is a new assignment. Oh, I like it. So visualize all the positive aspects of it. You can definitely come out of nervousness.
Of course, sir, positive thinking always helps us from coming out of the jitter situation, that is nervousness. Sir, can you give me 2-3 examples about how to overcome interviews, citing real situation that we face in our life?
What do you mean by interview? Interview is only a sheer business. What is the benefit I am going to get out of this employee? And what the employee is going to offer to the organization. That's all. It is a sheer business. But often we think interview as an acid test. Oh, I am going to attend an interview. There are so many of others are also attending the same. So we don't need to think in that pattern at all. While you attend an interview, instruct your mind in 2 ways. If I am performing better in this interview, I am definitely going to get the job. In case if I am not performing, and in case if I am not getting this job, at least I know what are all the questions asked during the interview. That I am going to take back as an asset while I go home. So next time if the same question is shooted to me, I am going to be the first person to answer. So take it as a learning. Then you won't feel nervous at all.
Learning is the biggest thing that we have to do daily. We have to keep always learning. So we didn't have to worry about the negative aspect of a situation. All that we have to do is think positive, and that comes out, that takes us from the nervousness. Am I right, sir?
Definitely. So be prepared, take some belly breathe, then practice it. You anticipate it, practice it, so that you won't feel nervous at all.
Sir, before writing the examination, we all become nervous. May it be entrance exam or a semester exam or a 10th level, 12th level exam. How can we overcome that situation, sir? That kind of nervousness?
Definitely. Why we are nervous during the examination time, you tell me? Because we are not prepared. If the student is prepared, entered into the hall, prepared properly, visualizing all the positive aspects of it, the complete learning, right from the very first lesson to the last lesson, the complete learning, never feel nervous at all. Because one and only nervousness, what they feel is that, how am I going to answer to all the questions which I know? Because the question paper is given to you now, you know answer for each and every question. So now, maximum your nervousness is only with respect to priority. Which question I am going to write first, and what is next, and what is the third one, what is the fourth one. This is what your maximum thinking will be. This is actually not nervousness. This is more like priority management. What am I going to do? Am I going to write answer for the 10th question, or I am going to start right from the very first question? If I am going to write from the first question itself, following the hierarchy of the question paper, the next question ultimately will be, I want to complete the answer sheet within the given time, 3 hours, and I don't want to leave even a single question. So, the nervous system is different while you are prepared. If you are not prepared, this nervous system will cause a huge damage. So, be prepared is the ultimate one.
Sir, the students who are not prepared for the examination, they have nervousness that you told us. But what about the students, those who are prepared well, but still they may feel nervous? How can they overcome?
That is why I told it is anxiety, it is not nervousness. The student prepared well will have anxiety that what question will come and what not. That is not actually nervousness. That is a bit of anxiety. That is actually not nervousness. Because they are prepared. They can deliver the goods. The moment the question paper is given, they can definitely write. So it is called anxiety. Anxiety is not a bad habit at all. At the same time, anxiety may lead to nervousness. So the better thing is that I have done my duty well, and I am going to answer well. Probably I may be the state rank holder also. So visualize the positive effects in that. Then you won't have that anxiety at all. Because you are already prepared. You are ready to answer. Only thing is, when am I going to get the question paper? That's the one and only question. So that is more of anxiety, not nervousness. If we are prepared well.
Sir, in case if we cannot control nervousness, how can we manage it at least, sir?
Yeah, let us take a situation as example. At least you don't showcase it. That is the mantra. That is the key. Suppose you have been asked to perform in a forum, and there are about many audience are sitting, and it is a public forum. You are feeling a little bit of nervousness. That is quite obvious, and that is quite natural also. So in such a case, what happens? At least don't show it. You feel within your own self. If you showcase it to others, by showing your unbalanced condition. Say for example, if that is the case, you have been asked to speak before 500 audience. If you are standing in the dais, if there is a podium, go and use the podium. So what happens? At least you are hiding your emotion. You are not showing your body to others, which is actually shivering. So this type of small tips can manage. Of course, you will feel nervousness only within your own self. Whereas that is not showcased. That is not visible to others. So don't show it out. And the other thing is, if you are having a pen, people will either do some nonsense with that pen. So this is again showcased to the complete set of audience sitting before you. Instead, you can hide your hand behind your own self and start doing that. So this is again not visible to the audience. So these are all the small things that you can do. And if I say no, the other example is people will have a 1 rupee coin, they'll play with it. You can still do that, but behind your body. The best ideology is if there is a podium, please go near to the podium and stand. So you will feel number 1 as a support. Number 2, your body is completely hidden. So your nervous system is not showcased to others. That's how we can manage it.
Thank you, sir, for explaining this question. We talked about nervousness today. So, to sum up, to overcome the nervousness, what we have to do is we have to be well prepared and we have to practice the things whatever we have prepared. That gives you confidence. And also, we have to think about positive things rather than thinking about negative things. And practice makes perfect. And at the same time, when we are in the jitter condition, we must not lose our balance. We must be well balanced. And what we have to think about is positive things. Think about the positive outcomes because that will help you to come out of the nervousness. Thank you, sir, for explaining all about nervousness and giving us many examples for understanding better. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.